Hi there, how you doing everybody? It's
Hi,
Dante
guys.
and Jools here from the band.
How are we?
We're just going to be driving around a wee bit. It's a beautiful day here in Glasgow. Hi everybody, Dante here and Jools from the
Hey.
band. That's alright, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, we're going to take a wee tour around Glasgow, and we're going to show you some of the venues that we used to play. Some are still there, some sadly long gone.
As I said, like when we first started out, or when I first started out, there was gigs like the Burns House, the Dial-In, the Venue, the Mayfair, which is now the Garage, the Fix, just all these
You just told
great wee
everybody where we're
iconic
going.
gigs. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. That's all right. And
Do you want me to drive?
yeah, drive me around the bend. That's about it.
Always get what you want. Now the king of the boogeyman.
I don't remember what number it was.
So Jules, do you want to tell everybody about this venue here?
Yeah, this is the famous Burns House. All the bands in Glasgow played this, ourselves included. When we played this gig, we were called Blind Alley. So that was right at the very that was right at the very beginning of the road to becoming Gun. It was great, fantastic, and the amount of bands that I used to go in and kind of skip in and go and see because I was a bit underage, so I had to try and come up with false ID. So this is the gig that Alex Harvey met Chris Glenn, Ted McKenna and Zal Clemson to form the sensational Alex Harvey band. So he used to drink a lot in here. Also I remember seeing Lemmy in this venue, in this gig as well. And probably my best memory is AC/DC were playing the Glasgow Apollo, which is literally 500 yards from here. And Malcolm Young was sitting in there in the afternoon, sitting having a couple of beers before the gig, which was amazing, you know, and seeing so many great Glasgow bands in here too. So yeah, there you have it, folks. It's the
I was a wee bit too young. I was only
I
a
think you were even
toddler.
Bill.
That's good. Experienced that sort of vibe. I've seen some of the best musicians, best rock musicians, you know, going into your local pub. It's just unheard of these days.
So yep, it was great memories, and that's what's brought us here today. So there you go.
So okay, the venue that you see behind us, well, I think not a venue anymore, it's a pub, but there used to be a place called Shadows, and I remember coming here once to see Jules' band at the time, called Phobia, perform, and I came along with my mum. I think I was only about 13 or 14 years old at the time, and I remember trying to go in there, and well, I sat down really discreetly, and just before they were about to go on stage, the owner came up to us, or I don't know, the manager came up to us and said, excuse me, well, came up to my mum.
His name would have been Jan Tomasic.
Jan Tomasic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that. He was an arsehole, but anyway, he told me I had to leave because I was too young. So there's me thinking, my mum's right, okay, she's got to take me home, there's no way to stay the rest of the night to watch the band. But instead, she gave me the bus fare to go home and said, are you okay getting yourself home, Dante? And remember, I'm only 13 years of age, and I hadn't been in the city centre that often, so I didn't kind of know my way home. But But that was a fond memory. Well, it wasn't a fond memory, but it was really sad because I really wanted to see the band at the time. And well, little did I know in years to come that I would actually be on stage performing alongside them.
Yeah.
Biggest regret in my life.
Here we are now at a club called G2. Again, it was a venue that we used to...
called the venue.
Ah, that's true. It's called the venue. So Dante took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It used to be called the venue, and this was, again, if you could start filling out places like the Burns House, Dial In, the Shadows, and gigs like that, then this was the next step up. You played the venue, and you had to have a bit of a following in Glasgow to play this gig there. So again, great fond memories of playing here. I remember seeing Terraplane playing here, which obviously went on to become Thunder. I remember
Who was the band that sang this? Smoking in the boys' room. Do you not play here? Smoking in the boys' room.
Motley Crue? That's Motley Crue, yeah. No, they never played here.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
But I remember after John Bon Jovi played their first headline show, I think, in the Apollo, and he was up hanging about here drinking and pulling all the chicks. All the girls were all around him.
Like the Viper Room, innit, of
Absolutely.
Glasgow.
So, yeah, great venue, great memories, and you know.
I mean, I've only ever played here once, and that was, I think that was pre-taking on the world, actually, because we did a run of 3 dates, and I think it was mainly to see if I could cut it as a bass player at the time. So we did a run of 3 shows. Now the 2 I can definitely remember, which was the very first one was the Bruce Hotel. The venue here was the other one, and there was another one that we played, but it was 3 shows in total, and I was absolutely shitting myself.
I remember a real specific memory about this gig was we were on a tour, we were kind of doing a British tour, and it was like we were playing Sheffield Leadmill on the Tuesday, and then after the charts had been on the Sunday, we gets the phone call saying we have to go down and do Top of the Pops, because we were coming back up to Glasgow after the Sheffield Leadmill gig, because that was the tour finished. But then we went back down to London to record Top of the Pops, our first ever Top of the Pops with the Better Days, which was phenomenal.
Incredible.
You know. So.
But I always remember, like, I remember playing this show and it was so jam-packed, and I remember coming off stage and absolutely sweat roasting, because it was in the middle of summer.
That's right.
It was in the middle of summer, and it was an incredible experience. But it was to the point where we couldn't breathe. It was like we had to get air, and I remember the management saying, "Don't open the doors, don't open the doors," because we'd get a cold or whatever, because it was just so hot. We could, I mean, I had never seen it before, but like condensation that was coming from the ceiling was unbelievable. But what a gig that was!
That was
what
the
a night.
That was the Sunday. The gig was on a Sunday night, and as Dante said, it was just unbearable.
So here we are at the famous King Tuts venue here in Glasgow. I'm very happy to say that this is a venue that's still going strong.
We've been fortunate enough to play this venue also. You know, it's again, I think it's like a 400 cap, some 350, 400 cap, but It's fantastic again, well run, and
there's a lot of bands as well that have started off their career here as well.
Absolutely. I mean, this is where
Oasis played here.
Oasis were kind of
I remember seeing Kasabian here as well. There's another band.
So amazing. But the great thing for us is we support the Nordoff Robbins charity. We're big supporters of that, you know, so we've kind of helped along the way. And we were asked to do 5-night special, playing here 5 different nights, and which was fantastic. We sold it out every night, so I think we hold the record still for 5 nights sold out in here. But yeah, amazing gig. Great bands have came, played here, and went on to become, you know,
massive,
really popular. Yeah.
Keep me going strong.
Hey Gunnets and Gunners, just actually thought we would bring you to this little place along the way, and showing you all the gigs that we kind of played in Glasgow. This was, behind me was a famous guitar shop called McCormick's, and here's where I first bought my guitar, which was a Gordon Smith, a way back, and then I think I remember buying an Antoria Les Paul. But this was a great place. This is where every band that we all kind of meet, and all the adverts, we go up to see who's looking for a band or who's looking for a guitar player. Such a great wee place, but now it's called the
it's office built.
It's called the Tron Church. But what a shame, because it was such, again, it was like the guitar place. It's probably our kind of Manny's of New York.
The devil's on his way. 14 months old, baby.
So here's our final destination, the Glasgow Barrowlands.
Yeah, we'll be playing here on the 21st of December, along with Dan Reid and FM.
Yeah, there's fantastic memories of playing this venue. It's one of the best venues in the world. Yeah. See you there.
You don't understand.